This is the reading to learn math for section 5.5. The key term they give you here is included angle. So the included angle would look like this, and side equals side. If you got two pairs of congruent sides and a pair of congruent angles in between, that's the included angle. Number one, we're going to read the lesson. Use the figure at the right. Name the sides of triangle LMN for which angle L is the included angle. Well, here's angle L. Which two sides touch it? Segment LN and segment LM. We know angle L is the included angle because they both have an L. So do the same thing for angle N. We would have segment LN again and segment NM. For angle M, you're going to have segment LM and segment MN. Number two. Determine whether each statement is always, sometimes, or never true. If the statement is not always true, explain why. If three sides of one triangle are congruent to three sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. That's totally true. Side, side, side. Part B. If three angles of one triangle are congruent to three angles of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Sometimes you really don't have the knowledge right now to answer this question. But it's possible that you could have two triangles with three pairs of congruent angles that are two completely different sizes. Or it's possible that they could be exactly the same size. So this is where they're not the same. And any pair of congruent triangles is going to have three pairs of congruent angles. So that would be when it does work. Part C. If two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Again, it's going to be sometimes. If you have side angle side, you have two pairs of congruent sides. These triangles are congruent. But I could show you two pairs of congruent sides, and that's it. That doesn't mean the triangles are congruent. Sometimes the included angle will be congruent, sometimes you don't know if they are. Number three, complete each sentence. In two triangles, we have a pair of congruent sides, pair of congruent sides, pair of congruent sides, so the triangles are congruent. What do you know about angle B? It's congruent to angle Y. In two triangles, we have congruent segments and congruent angles. Are the congruent angles included? Is angle E in between these two sides? Yes. Is angle P in between these two sides? Yes. So they're congruent by side angle side. So segment CD is congruent to segment, I know C goes with M. What does D go with? O. In two triangles, we have congruent segments, and congruent angles. Are these congruent angles included? Angle E, angle W. That's side angle side as well. So the triangles are congruent. What is angle D congruent to then? It's got to be congruent to angle N.